Hello everyone and welcome back to Deus Ex Human Revolution. We've just been given the run of the streets over here. Probably going to be a bit chill tonight, knocking out some side quests. And I'm probably going to see if I can find a shop because my inventory is rather full and I need to see if I can turn some of that into cash. Speaking of which, we do have a map, very handy. Interesting, looks like the only shop nearby is the limb clinic. Not sure why his walking is so stuttery.
These protests. These limb people are drug pushers. Someone is getting rich while the rest of us are suffering.
He might need to get his legs looked at.
Mr. Jensen, David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my
yes, we get the in-universe explanation for why we have to level up.
If you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
They have a buy but no sell. That's unfortunate. We'll have to figure that out later.
Very well. Perhaps when you are feeling stronger.
We'll have to come back when we're a little, richer.
Protesting is not against the law.
I know that, officer. But some of those guys were carrying tire irons and setting garbage cans on fire.
And those were the ones we arrested. The rest were merely exercising their right to free speech.
What about my right to come to work each day without fearing for my life? I've still got to walk home tonight.
I understand your concern.
Well, we're gonna let them sort that out.
If you want round-the-clock protection, I suggest you hire a private security company.
Adam? Yeah, I just spoke to Vera Markovic. You aren't getting any Praxis kits installed?
All you said to do was see the doctor. I did that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just surprised you didn't take advantage of the account I set up for you.
Patience,
No
David,
matter.
patience.
Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, If you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance on the side of the building.
What's this now?
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Ah, there we go. Let's see. Do I have to sell them one at a time? Oh well.
See you soon.
Yeah, that helps some. Let's see. That should work for now. Where does that put us on? Not too bad.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those Ugg lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop 'em.
Grayson? Where he at these days?
Yo, where you been, man? He been running shit through that abandoned gas station for weeks.
Oh, word? I wanted to get some upgrades
Oh,
for
really?
my Zenith 10 mil.
He can hook you up nice, man. If you go, tell him I sent you. I want a discount next time.
Word.
I wonder if that's going to turn into a side quest. I see.
Hello there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in the prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case.
Well, that's a metaphor.
Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're
How
there...
convenient, we're going there anyway.
There was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in a storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back
That's
here
an
with
interesting
details.
code they put on that door.
Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
You said an outside agency may have tampered with a storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Seraph case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
Alright, in the meantime, we gotta do some more snooping around here. Interesting. This says it's unlocked. Oh, there we go. Alright, so all we gotta do is say hi to this guy.
Welcome. I'm glad you came. I can never properly repay you for what you did, of course, but I would like to help out any way I can.
What'd you have in mind?
There's a gentleman named Sarah who works in the area. His business causes him to move around quite a bit, but at the moment he's occupying an apartment in a building on Earl's Court. If you mention my name, he'll give you a discount on his wares. He deals in, well, he's a gun runner.
How does a guy like you know someone like that?
Growing up in my old neighborhood, you learn pretty quick to cultivate certain types of relationships.
I see. Alright, I think that's all for this apartment building.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws and cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Dogmentation?
Yeah, word. We should, what do you call that? Register. Patent.
Copyright.
Yeah, copyright. Let's copyright that shit. Dogmentation. Yo, we gotta be rich, man.
I don't think the other dog owners would be too enthusiastic about that plan.
This city is one big gutter and always will be.
You think this is bad? Wait till the UN passes that legislation thing. Detroit is gonna be one giant breadline.
That's what I've been saying. David Seraph ain't saved this city. He split it into the haves and have-nots.
Yeah, damn right. I've been limping for 10 years. Don't I got the right to get enhanced? No. And even if I did, how the hell am I gonna afford that drug? Neuropupazine.
Neuropazine.
Whatever. Gotta pay up the ass for that one.
Level 2, huh?
Access denied.
I see. That thing sure starts quick. Well, it said I had a few more attempts. Oh, but you still gotta wait. That's great. That's gonna be plan B. Can I move this? No. I'm gonna need more than just that box. Yeah, the problem is, like, that thing's just right there, and I have a pretty long way to go. Come on, take it. Man, that thing is quick.
Access denied.
Alright. So just because you have enough hacking level to try it doesn't mean you have enough to actually win it, depending on how it's configured. And on that one, the security has too much of a structural advantage. Just because it only has to go through like 2 nodes and you have to go through 4. Let's see, I need more boxes. Unless those 2 are enough. There we go. Nope, it's not quite tall enough. Wait, can I open this door? No. One of these barrels might work. I don't know though, it might just fall on its side and be useless. Hey, it worked. Nice. Wonder if you can open it from the inside. Nope. Oh well. I'll have to figure out how to get out of here later. Ah, there we go. We can use those to get out of here. That's assuming we can't just, like, access the roof or something like that. Alright, how's this one look? You can go this way, but you can't go through here, you have to go around. Alright.
Access
Got
granted.
it. Alright. I don't think there's anyone in here. That's a lot of boxes. There's the computer. What's this? We hope for better things, the past and future of Detroit. Oh, or they can just give me the security gate code. That works too.
Yo, Kendall! I know you're here, man!
We have a visitor. Hi. Well, it looks like he did something crazy. Alright, looks like that's all here. Alright, so I guess now we gotta talk to this guy.
Jensen? What are you doing here?
I think you know why I'm here, Tyndall. I want Corella's security footage back.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Seraph Industries' chief of security. I'm pretty sure I can find out about an edited security tape, so don't bullshit me.
Ah, shit. Listen, Jensen, I never wanted things to get this bad. I'm not a bad guy. I feel for Corella, I really do. But sometimes, for a good cause, you have to get your hands dirty.
Oh, there's a good cause now?
And what would
Oh,
that
I
be?
see. You think I'm selling the stuff, right? I understand why this would seem like an obvious motive, especially to an ex-cop. But trust me, you shouldn't always take things at face value. I'm not selling the neuropazine, I'm giving it away.
Giving it away? To who?
To the people who need it. You think everyone gets augmented by choice? No. Shit happens. And then what? You're saddled with neuropazine injections for the rest of your life, and that shit costs money. But what choice do you have? Without the drug, you'll die. Rejection syndrome, crippling pain, that just ain't right. So I did the only decent thing to do. I stepped up.
Like, I see what you're going for here, but there's probably more legitimate ways to achieve that than stealing it.
I can respect that. But blackmail is still blackmail. Corella wants out, and I'm here to make sure he gets out.
Man, this whole thing is becoming way too much trouble. I've even got 2 local pushers on my back because they say my philanthropic actions are undercutting their profit.
That's not your only problem. A gun-toting client was waiting for you in your apartment earlier.
Really? In my apartment? Shit, the dealers probably sent him. Tell you what, I'll deal with the client later. You take care of the dealers, and the footage is yours.
Well, I'll tell you what, we get to clean up some legit crooks, and we'll be able to just convince him to cut that shit out.
Okay, I'll help you out.
Sounds like a win-win.
But you better not be playing me.
You give me way too much credit, Jensen. I'm a security tech, not a hardened mobster. The 2 pushers go by the name PG and BK. They hang out in the alley near the basketball court. Just make sure they never bother me again.
Deal.
Interesting, the third one doesn't recharge. I guess you have to upgrade that separately. We'll make a note of that next time we're at the Lib Clinic. What's these guys' deal? Well, I see I can't do a takedown until I make them hostile first, so
You
we have
trying to
talk.
scare me, Skinner? Because you don't.
You an ex-banger? You got the look. Maybe you know the Big Ant. He's been busting DRB heads for years.
Interesting. Don't have any options there either. Just says neutralize. Well, I may not be allowed to do a takedown just yet, but I can use this on neutral targets, and then he'll be hostile, and then we can take him down. Hopefully that'll work.
Fucking gunshots! Oh!
There we go.
Who's that?
What the? Why'd they aggro? Well, that was unexpected. Okay, so I'm gonna need a plan to deal with those 2. I thought they were neutral. Alright. According to this, well, one of them's not. What's with that? No, they're neutral. I'm not allowed to attack them. That is weird. Can I open this door? No. What's in here? Oh, security rating 5. I can't even attempt that. Let's see, you guys have a password or anything like that? Nope. That's weird. So what made those guys aggro? Because right now they're neutral. Well, goodbye.
Don't kill me, man! Whatever I did, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's weird. Did I accidentally break the quest?
Look, I told you. If you want me to give you that security footage, you're going to have to get those pushers off my ass first.
I've taken care of the dealers. Now hand over the footage.
There we
Thanks,
go.
Jensen. Listen, I know it's not something you did from the bottom of your heart, but still, you saved my ass. Here's your footage.
Listen, Tyndall, I know you're trying to do the right thing. But we have to do things by the book, or we'll just have chaos. I'll put you in contact with someone inside Seraph Industries. They may be able to get you neuropozyne for those who need it.
Seriously? You'd really do that? Wow. I never would have expected this from you, Jensen. I really appreciate this. Tell Carell I'm sorry.
Yeah, maybe next time you should try working with people rather than jumping straight to committing crimes. Alright. Oh, looks like we have to actually go talk to the person. Oh no, this is the guy who gave the quest in the first place. Just waiting outside.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
I got the footage. You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Listen, I got a hold of a weapon mod. It's not much, but I figured a guy in your line of work could use it.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I know you're right. Listen, thanks again.
Alright. So that leaves us with a bunch of targets for side quest number 4. We also got a level up point. Well, I guess we should take care of that. It just says that it speeds it up. But it seems like it also changes. Oh, nope, it's still only the first 2 that recharge. Alright. I guess I'll have to make sure to carry some snacks in my pockets or something. You know what, this guy's right here. I'm gonna go grab those guns that those 2 jokers dropped. Can I rearrange it so that it can fit? Nope. Guess we'll have to sell the guns one at a time. I guess one of the things I should look at is, next time I get a level up point, is an inventory upgrade.
How may I be of service? Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
Let's see. What can use this? There we go.
How may I be of service?
Well, has this guy got any food here? Nope. Looks like he only sells Kaboom.
See you soon.
Ah, so this is that Taggart guy they were talking about.
How may I be of service? Be sure to tell all your friends. Just not the cops.
And with that, I can probably afford the level up points.
Welcome to Lim. International. Providing
Would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent?
Dr.
I don't know. The crowd was getting pretty
A
hostile.
reporter.
But there was violence, right? The police did physically strike some of the protesters, right?
Well, sort of. Hey, some people
that's
were shoving
interesting.
the police shields, and the cops had to shove back. But
Was that only a one-time deal?
So the cops shoved people down. Very good. Thank you.
Am I allowed to go back there? You just had to be at the right angle. Hold on.
Will
There we
you
go.
be purchasing anything today?
Dr. Chepkowski to OR. Dr. Chepkowski to OR.
I see.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Now these two will probably be really useful. Oh, just no fall damage, huh? Kind of expensive though. That might be useful later. Ah. This also might be useful. it is potentially handy if the system just doesn't respond to you. And it's really cheap to upgrade. Is there any of these? Oh, it looks like none of these have anything to do with inventory space. I guess this is not where you upgrade it.
Dr. LeBlanc, code
Diagnoses, medical treatment, and outpatient.
Because if you can just get a note or two before the system starts responding, that is a pretty large advantage. Let's see here. To get to there, you have to go... I don't think that connects, so you have to go all the way around. Where's the rest of them? Are they all right there? Interesting. We can just get to that side of town. This looks like a dead end, though. Interesting. In that case, maybe we have to go to this staircase over here. Should be over here, I think. Well, he's going for it.
Oh man, Eliza is so hot.
You're crazy. Niashia Akim is way prettier.
But Eliza has intelligence, and I love her.
All right.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information.
But before we go busting in there, we're gonna see what's over here. If we can get to it. We have to go further over and then it loops back in. I would need 2 of these for that to work. But where can I find another one? Let's see if I can find another metal crate laying around. Be funny if there was one inside the police station. Anything back here? Nope.
Hey, Jackson. Oh, no, see.
Wasn't expecting that.
I never let T-Boss be booking me with no cards. I find him nasty.
Well, that barrel might work. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and save just in case I accidentally miss a jump. That would be very unfortunate. Oh, not what I was going for there. There we go. Excellent. This is in fact working. Oh no. Okay, good. I can set it up right again. That would probably be even worse than accidentally falling off, if I accidentally dropped these in a way that I couldn't get out of here. Alright. There we go. Is there anybody guarding it? I don't think so. Seraph Industries, Incident Report TA 00514-023. Incident, terrorist attack on Seraph Industries headquarters, Detroit. Officer, Detective Christopher Chase. Subject, attackers are definitely professionals. You don't say. This is in no way linked to the competence of local ME Dr. Gerald Campbell and should not be interpreted as such. That's actually weird. Considering how long they were inside a burning building, there should have been some residue. Ah, there's another one in the box. That's not suspicious at all. Alright, what's the security rating on this one? Damn. We're gonna need to see if we can find the code for that one. Actually, I wonder if it'll let me attempt it anyway. Nope. Oh, that escalated quickly.
Could be trying to track us, and that's why we have to create a covert host site for every new stream and then shut it down immediately once the call's over. I'm sitting here, just me and my techie Steve and a sweaty, clammy, claustrophobic fan.
Well, I guess before we do that, we should talk to the guy at the front. But I think that's going to be our way in.
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown
What's up?
through the roof. Thanks to the arrival of
Don't know. I heard there was a demonstration at the limb clinic.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas, surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Oh, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous?
Yeah, it seems like neither of them's happy to see each other.
Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
I don't think any of these will work.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. This isn't fair. Why are you doing this? Putting me between a rock and a hard place again. You want me to sacrifice my job to save your boss's ass? And if I lose my job, my life goes into the toilet. But you don't even care about that, do you?
Damn, what did he do?
And you're right, it's not my risk to take. So I'm not going to force you to do anything, and I won't hold it against you.
Besides, we could just
what
sneak in
happened 2
anyway.
years ago, I know it's killing you. We should talk about it sometime.
I don't need your help. I'm fully aware what I did back then. The call was made, I took the shot. I killed the kid, and nobody else had to carry it. What kind of sick bastard comes around after 2 years and reopens a wound like that?
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
You condescending jackass. You really don't get it, do you, why I'm like this? You're pissed because I killed the kid. Well, I'm pissed because you made me do it. You got the order. You refused and walked away, and then I was forced to do it. Do you get it now? I had no choice. God, I just want it all to go away for good.
I've heard enough of this. You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger, no one else. You can't escape
Maybe he
from
needs
that
that.
for the rest of your life. Accept it, make it a part of your history, and put it in your past. Because denial is only making it worse.
You're totally out of your mind. Where do you get off? 2 years of disapproval and dead silence, then all you can do is yell at me? Do that all you like. I'm not listening anymore. You blew your last chance with me.
All right.
Hey, boss. How badly do you want that neural hub?
If you're considering multiple homicides to get it, I suggest you back off and look for a less, conspicuous way in. From outside the building.
Right, we do not have permission to massacre the entire building.
An extremely regrettable.
After all, we're here to be a detective, not an Eversor assassin.
Jensen, I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
Jenny? What did you want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Alright. It looks like we're out of time for now, but I'm just going to make sure this works first. It does. Excellent.
I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is by online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through and answer your questions as best we can.
Alright, so that's all the time we've got for now. When we come back next week, we're going to do a little breaking and entering. But for now, I will see you all later and hope you have a good week.